Life. It's happening right now, but most of us are stuck in the same cycle, same routine, same habits, same results. You know it and you feel it. You're not where you want to be. I wish I could be one of those guys to say, I've been born blessed or perfect.
It is currently March 31st of 2023. I'm feeling really fat, I'll be honest with you.
I was there, stuck in an endless loop of overthinking, doubting myself, wasting time, wondering if I could change.
The abs are starting to come in.
And to be honest, bro, I wish I could say I changed overnight, but nothing changed at first. Then everything changed, and I feel as if I'm a different person now, as if I'm some fictional character who did a time skip. And a lot of you guys keep commenting, I'm not going to say it. Anyways, now I'm about to show you exactly how to do the same. And let's make this simple. No BS, no fluff, just 3 steps to completely reboot your life. Need some water though. Just kidding, I need some coffee. Bitter. Step 1 is to identify your core values and desires. This is very similar to the scene from the movie The Notebook. Ryan Gosling asks,
"What do you want?"
And then you're the chick here, you say, it's not that simple.
It's not that simple.
But in actuality, it's that simple. Like seriously, just sit in a room with why is this on? Just sit in a room with a notebook and a pen and just lock yourself up. All right. For me, I wanted some simple stuff. I wanted to look like the characters from the animes I used to watch.
About time we really focus in on becoming a Greek statue, becoming Baki, becoming Brad Pitt from Troy, or Jason Statham.
And then, do I even talk about this? All right, fuck it. And then I wanted girls, okay? Specifically 5'1" Latinas. My taste has gone a bit interesting. This is the girl from Blade Runner. I used to have a huge crush on her. I'm still looking for a wife that looks like her, and so on. Anyways, I also wanted to have some money in my bank account. And for me, starting out, these were the 3 goals that pushed me over and over. Thing is about these goals, you have to genuinely want them. These cannot be things that people outside of yourself tell you that you should want these things. You have to be inspired towards chasing these things. For me personally, working on my body, I want to do it for myself.
Guys, I think I'm training too hard. I got rashes on my neck, and it looks like somebody gave me really bad hickeys. But hey!
And then getting rejected by girls over and over.
No, it actually hurts a lot.
I knew it was a part of the game. And then working a lot of nights by myself with nobody watching. I'm like, I'll do it because this is what I want. When your value does not match with your current actions and environment, meaning you're doing things you don't even believe in, this is when you start to develop a concept called quiet quitting. You've probably run into a person who has exhibit signs of quiet quitting. All right, what does it mean? Well, for most of these people, they're lifeless. They just doing things to go into the motion. All right, most of the time they feel underappreciated, undervalued, and as if their skills, the skills in life are not being utilized efficiently or fully, or however you want to put it. All those who are quietly quitting, well, they're just not fulfilling their destiny. They're not brave enough to go after the things that they want, and they're not brave enough to accept that there are selfish desires that they want that does not align with what their parents want for them, what their friends want for them, and best of all, society is not acceptable to want these things. As long as you're not bold enough to say, this is what I want and I'm gonna get it, you can either give it to me or get out of my way, you're gonna be living in misalignment.
I'm making a choice, a decision. Enough is enough. I'm gonna die before I fucking quit.
Step number 2, plot and plan your escape. First off, I'll show you a notebook I used to have. I actually have it in front of me. I had to grab this from the closet to show you I have receipts. But among the pages in this notebook, I used to write to myself the exact models or goals I would have of reaching the things that I want. All right. At that time, I had just dropped out of college, and I was like, for the past few years, I haven't been able to make any money with my business ventures. So let's make a big ass goal that I don't think I'm gonna be able to achieve, which was at the time 100K in revenue a year, which translated to 80K in profit. And at that time, I had no social life. So I was like, it'd be really nice to go on a date with one girl. And I also didn't have friends or a close friend that time. So I was like, I want to make a close friend. And finally, bro, I also said I wanted to get back in shape and stop breaking promises to myself. Because trust me, at that time, I didn't look very good, right? With all these things and goal setting and having an action plan in place, it provided me with a vision. But turns out, bro, a vision was not enough for me to stick to my plans early on. Guess what I didn't have? I didn't have pain and suffering, as I put it here. You need pain and suffering from real experiences because, having a carrot dangling in front of your face, if you're not a self-motivated person, you're not going to be inspired to chase these goals that you have until you go out there and try to achieve these plans and goals that you have and see that, damn, I'm not a person that can achieve these things right now. You're going to get angry. You're going to feel sad by the fact that you're not getting the results that you want. And all of these things is going to be through trial and error. That's going to cause you to be in a whole lot of misery. With enough pain and misery, you're going to develop a sense of entitlement, a sense of ego, right? This is me. I want more things for myself. I want more out of this life. I can do so much better. And with enough pain, you're going to do the boring work, right? You're going to work on your body so you can look better, so people can treat you better, so that you will have more opportunities, so that whatever you do, people will take you more seriously. You're going to be able to reward yourself when nobody else is rewarding you because of your hard work. And finally, you're going to be able to stand by yourself and feel super comfortable within your own skin. And most of the time, at the end of this metamorphosis journey, at the beginning, you have a vision.
I want to be the light for these guys, my younger self. I want to show them that you don't need anything. You just need 1, determination, and 2, work ethics, and 3, some form of creativity, to be willing to put in the time to do something different, to be able to create something that somebody else will love, and in the process, build something for yourself.
Then you go through some trial and error and develop a sense of pain from the lack of achievement. And then you keep at it, you keep working. People around you are going to start noticing, and they're going to say, damn, that glow up though. And you can read this for yourself. All right, step number 3, jokes aside, you got to execute the plan with full convictions. All right. Remember what I wrote here, okay? Even though I had an idea of what I want, I wasn't able to stick to it word for word. If I had to give myself advice, looking back, hindsight is 2020, I'd say stick to it with, no remorse. Stick to it delusionally with full conviction that I can make it happen. Because often what happens is that we get trapped in shiny object syndrome. What does that mean? There's always a better way of doing something, right? You're probably stuck in the same life, living the same days, doing the same thing, expecting different results because, well, you haven't fully committed to a single path of action. When you plan out something, make sure to stick towards the end. Like if you need to fix something, just rewrite the plan a little, but make sure to keep going. Don't fucking start and quit and start and quit. Guess what happens when you keep starting and quitting like that? You're gonna go from point A back to point A. If you fully commit and just full send, you can probably go from A to B, right? You can become a full different person. And quote unquote, I think it's a pretty short amount of time. 3 years difference.
It is currently March 31st of 2023.
Anyways, let me set some expectations for executing with full conviction. This is more so I want to set the right expectations so that you don't quit like every other time. This is a letter from Jeff Bezos to shareholders. I really like it. I'm just going to summarize the parts of the letter that stands out the most and is most relevant to what I'm talking about. Our bodies, for instance, are usually hotter than our surrounding, and in climates, they have to work hard to maintain the differential. What this differential means, well, if you want to stay warm in a cold environment, your body has to use up energy to create heat. Alright, when we die, the work stops and the temperature differential starts to disappear, and we end up the same temperature as our surrounding. Let me move on to this diagram, okay? In physics, you learn about entropy, right? The state of the universe is always tended towards chaos. What is chaos? Chaos is just everything at the same time. No sense of order. When you want to change your life, understand you're going to have a lot of environmental pull back to where you are right now, which is in pure chaos. You're going to have to use a lot of energy to build up order in your life. Let me read the last line for you. More generally, if living things didn't work actively to prevent it, the merging towards chaos and becoming the same as the environment, they would eventually merge into their surrounding and cease to exist as an autonomous being. I interpret autonomous here as individualization, meaning your uniqueness, who you are and what you stand for, and whatever hole you have in this world that only you can fill. Alright, going back to your selfish desire and your destiny. There's only one thing out there for you right now that only you can do. Nobody else can do. As arrogant, egotistical, and narcissistic as that sound, I refuse to believe that there is no greater purpose for us to be on this earth. Understand, if you want to completely reboot your life, ask yourself, do you want to be like everybody around you? Faceless people who are probably going to be forgotten in time. The idea of being forgotten, at least for me, is a very painful idea. I don't want to pass away and realize that I was just a leecher in my lifetime. I want to leave at least some impact because I know 100 years from now I'll be forgotten, and if I can't leave any impact, there will be no mark in history that I've ever existed. With that being said, you are the pawn right now that's about to go up against a whole fucking army of chess pieces that has been set against you. Alright, it's you against them. Is that painful? Is that difficult to think about? Yes, it is. But what are your options really? If you don't go against the odds now, if you don't take the time, you don't pour in the energy to go after your plan and just build order from this seemingly chaotic life of yours, you will have the odds be against you later on. Anyways, bro, that's it for the video. If you're looking for help, a link is in the bio. There's a group of men just like you, just like me, who are going against the odd, and I'm trying my best to give you guys all the resources I can. Anyways, see you next time.